Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for April 26th, 2026. The character at this island and the modifiers as specialized. Sealed deck. Craft the deck from 30 random cards. Specialized was yesterday. Colorless cards now appear in rewards. And Midas, enemies drop 200% more gold. Pick on only the Smith or rest sites. I see Spring and Gemini here tied with 1655. That's a great score. Nick's 1609. Cyberfox 1603. Knight's 1503. So it looks like people are able to do well. I do want to point out yesterday there are some insane scores going on here. Pel's 2700. Goldbait 2400. So yeah, it did come down to collector bonuses as I correctly assumed. It also came down to whether or not you got Courier. I and Alex were the only people who didn't get Courier. Pretty much everybody else was able to get it. Alright, so first of all, I don't see a Mind Blast, which is a shame. I do see a lot of duplicates. Oh man, should I go for collector bonuses? Because it's interesting. You have 3 flying knees in a row. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dagger throws. 6. Wow. That is a really weird sealed deck. A sealed deck with 6 dagger throws? I don't know. Something tells me to try to go for collector bonuses. And actually, dagger throws is not... Just for out of curiosity, let's grab 4 dagger throws. Then 2 sneaky strikes. I would need some block, though. I mean, panic button was my favorite, so I think I should take panic button. And then 3 more cards. I could get close to another collector bonus on the flying knees. It would leave me with very little block. But if I can get a lot of discard, then the panic button should save me for the first few fights, at least. I think I'll try it. I am curious. Obviously, Highlander might have been better, but let's try to go for collector bonuses here. So I started with collector bonus on dagger throw already. Very close to flying knee. 2 sneaky strikes and panic button. I think this can work. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 lead path. If I go in the middle, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms and then another 4. So 7 total. That is really nice, yeah. And then I have that early shop where I can hopefully buy some more defensive cards. Alright, let's do dagger throw. So here, for example, I can do the panic button. So let's do the sneaky strikes. I actually don't even need the panic button. Beautiful. Alright, got an attack push and dodge and roll, sucker punch, caltrop. So none of this fits this deck, but I do need blocks, so let's take the dodge and roll. Okay. And then here I got my first curse. Well, so first of all, let's take the curse injury and then golden idol. Enemies draw 25% more gold with Midas. That should give me a lot of gold. Second curse, regret and shovel. You can dig for relics at rest sites. That's really nice because I don't have anything else to do at rest sites, really. Alright. Finisher won't really work here. I think I will take more discard with the acrobatics. I'm very close to affording one of the... Actually, the backup preparation would have been really nice. But yeah, let's take the acrobatics, and then I think I can afford... I can't afford both Cloak and Dagger and Quick Slash. I want to take Finisher. I guess I can do Quick Slash and Finisher. Why not? Okay. Alright, and then here, move a card. I don't think I need to remove anything, so let's just gain the gold instead. Okay. And then here I got the Gremlin Knob. Unfortunately, I'm drawing the panic button on turn 1, which is not something I need. Let's do dagger throw, then sneaky strike. I don't think I'll do acrobatics, although... No, I think I'll skip acrobatics. Let's do flying knee and finisher here. I might have considered doing the attack push, and I would have made the finisher stronger too. Alright, so here I can do dagger throw, then sneaky strike. Flying knee at 16. I have enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one, we got our Calculum for Intertone without blocking. It's 6 block, which is great. A second panic button. I mean, yeah, the game is pushing me to get collector bonuses. Another shop. I luckily do have enough gold to afford something. Do I want the Dolly's Mirror? Would allow me to duplicate a Flying Knee, but I think Flying Knee is a common card. I should be able to get it from another source. Block pusher might have been interesting. Who's my final boss? Guardian. Okay, I might need a block pusher for the Guardian. In terms of cards here, let's take the block pushing first. Okay. And then I think I can do Tactician and the Prepared. All attack might have been nice because I'm a little low on AoE damage, and if I have to fight the sentry, so I might have trouble here. Losing 18 HP to God Bagger Marble. Set the Stravage combat by 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's actually really nice. Allows me to try to deal a lot of damage on turn 1. We've got Preserved Insect, and its elite combats have 25% less HP. Really good set of relics from the start. Yeah, very happy with that. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw to get rid of this guy, and then Tactician is enough, right? Beautiful. Not Tactician, I mean the Sneaky Strike. Alright, I already have enough Dagger Throws, so let's take a Quick Slash, Piercing Whale. I'm a little worried about defense against the boss, but here I got the Quick Slash and Dagger Throw upgraded for 14 HP. And here I got the Sentries. As I predicted, I'm going to have trouble with turn 1 block. Let's do Quick Slash 1. Oh boy. So 12 is not enough, right? So I think I have to do Flying Knee and then Finisher to get rid of this guy. And then next turn I might be in trouble unless I draw the panic button. I did draw the panic button. That's beautiful. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw. I drew 2 panic button. I don't think I need both. Let's do Sneaky Strike. then do panic button, then see what the dagger throw gives me. Yeah, I don't think I need this. I can do flying knee, and I have enough energy to hopefully be able to easily kill next turn. Yep, get rid of the regret here, and then do another dagger throw for that tactician and quick slash. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one too. Got pocket watch. One of you play 3 or less cards during your turn. Draw 3 additional cards that deserve you next turn. Another acrobatics or another finisher. I think, again, finisher would be better if I had more strength, or more shivs. Let's take the acrobatics here. Okay. And then here I'm losing HP for gold. And then here I got the Lagavulin. Alright, should I wake it up this turn? There's nothing I really need to wait for. And then I have 2 flying knees. I think I'll just wake it up this turn. Let's do flying knee 1, flying knee 2, and then finisher. I also dealt a lot of damage with the vulnerability. I have 2 extra energy and 3 extra cards. Okay. So I can do dagger throw, sneaky strike, another dagger throw, another sneaky strike, and a dagger throw to 4 kill. Beautiful. Perfect. This one I got an ancient tea set. When we enter rest size our next home with 2 extra energy, sucker punch, mayhem, grand finale. I'll probably go for popper, so I'm not going to take the rare cards. Let's take the sucker punch. Sure, the weakness is fine. And then here, yeah, I don't think I need to rest. Let's dig for a Dreamcatcher. One of you rest, you may add a card into your deck. Okay, fine. Alright, so I wonder if I should just try to deal as much damage as I can on turn 1. I have extra energy with the Ancient Tea set. Let me see what the attack potion gives me. Heal Hook, Eviscerate, Flying Knee. Eviscerate might be really good. Let's take the Eviscerate. That's 30 damage. Let's do it. Alright, then do Acrobatics. I don't need the panic button here. Then do Quick Slash. Dagger throw the Tactician. Then do Acrobatics again. Alright, I can do the Sneaky Strike. Let's do another. I was hoping for another Sneaky Strike. Did not get that. If that's the case, should I do the Dodge and Roll for a little bit of block? I am likely... Actually, no, I'm guaranteed to get the Panic Button next turn. Would that be enough? And I do have a block potion. I'd also... Man, this is tough. I think I'll do 2 flying knees for extra energy. Let's do it. Yeah, because Dodge and Roll alone is useless, right? Either I use the block potion, in which case I don't need it, or I use the Panic Button, in which case I still don't need it. So yeah, let's do Flying Knee 1, Flying Knee 2. That was a lot of damage, but will I have a chance next turn? I think it might be better, because I'm guaranteed to be attacked by 60 next turn. So I think it's better if I try to trigger the Pocket Watch, and as a result, just drink the block potion. And then hope I get a Panic Button the turn after. So that means here I can choose between Sneaky Strike and Flying Knee. I think I'll do Flying Knee. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I need to get the Panic Button here, which I did get. Okay, that's good. Alright, yeah, let's do Panic Button. There's no reason to do Dodge and Roll, right? I'll try to... Should I also avoid... No, I have the energy. Let's play a few attacks. Let's do Dagger Throw. Then Quick Slash. Oh, I drew the other Panic Button. That's a problem. I think I'll do Flying Knee and then Finisher. Okay. Not drawing extra cards. This might be a problem. There's an Eviscerate. That's good. Okay, I can do Dagger Throw 1. Get rid of the Tactician. Sneaky Strike. Dagger Throw 2. I think I'll do Acrobatics. That makes the Eviscerate free. And then I can do Flying Knee. Do I want to do another Dagger Throw? It might allow me to get rid of the Regret. Yeah, because I don't have discard next turn. Let's do Dagger Throw. Beautiful. And then Eviscerate. I might have a chance. I still have a Panic Button. I might have a small chance here. Oh, man. This is tough. I have to try this. Let's do Prepared. Which of these does the least damage? The Flying Knee, right? Yeah, let's do Panic Button. Then Sneaky Strike. Dagger Throw. Can't do Dodge and Roll. And Flying Knee. Can I deal 17 damage next turn? It might be impossible. I don't have any block, right? What a shame. I was very close here. What did I need? Eviscerate? No, none of the Sneaky Strike? No, the Sneaky Strike would not have been enough either. I needed... Actually, I needed an attack push, and that's what I needed here. What a shame. Lost a little bit of damage. I think this is perfectible with some luck, but I missed it, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to skip these because I'm going to go for Popper. Alright, here I'm definitely going to take the Curse Key. Again, energy to serve your turn. One of you open Nova's chest and turn a curse. That should be easy with all this card I have. Man, I got so close to perfecting that that Guardian. Very close. One extra defensive card, like, I don't know, some Cloak and Dagger would have, I think, would have been enough. Alright, so 2 elite paths. I have to get to this elite. I can get there from any of the elites early on in the beginning. Probably best to get these 4 question mark rooms before this first elite and another 3. Another 7 question mark rooms. Yeah, I don't think I can really beat that, right? Let's do it. All right, so that makes Mr. Machine very easy. All right, so here I could do panic button, right? Let me start with prepared first. Then let's do dagger throw. Yeah, I don't need 2 panic buttons. Quick slash, flying knee. All right, and then finisher gets another one to the ground. Okay, and then I can do panic button. Sure. Avoid taking 5 damage here. Still would like some AoE damage, right? I think that's one thing I'm missing. All right, let's do quick slash, flying knee, and sucker punch. Oh, I should have done the sneaky strike. I forgot about that. And then dagger throw, and another dagger throw. Okay. No, actually, I didn't need the panic button. I forgot about the Orichalcum. I would have been able to full defend there anyway. All right. Okay, Bane, Good Instincts, dagger throw. I already have enough of these. I wouldn't mind more zero-cost cards, so let's take the Good Instincts. Bane doesn't work in this deck, right? No poison whatsoever. I think here I'll take the special relic, Magician Strength, so I just go with 3 strength. Okay. And then here I got Shame and Tiny Chest. Every 4th question mark in the treasure room. Because I have the Cursed Key, that's not the worst idea. It might make it less likely, because I'm guaranteed to get enough curses, right? I already have 3, and I still have 2 guaranteed treasure chests. So I think I'll skip this one. I'm also feeling very confident that I should be able to get the I Like Shiny modifier. So yeah, let's skip the Tiny Chest and increase the chance of getting the normality event or something similar. Let's start with the dagger throw here, then prepared. Okay. Another dagger throw. Let's do acrobatics. Hoping for sneaky strike. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I probably should do sneaky strike you. Then sucker punch and finisher. Beautiful. All right. Slice, trip, blade dance. Blade dance is interesting, but doesn't really fit this deck. Trip might be a little better. No, I should take blade dance. It's such a great card. If I get kunai or shuriken, it is just amazing. I don't think I need to remove anything. If I knew I was going to get another curse, I would have removed the regret. But yeah, honestly, I don't think I need to remove anything, so let's just upgrade everything. Alright, here I got the Gremlin Leader. This is why I left Blade Dance, although I am taking... Actually, I do have Panic Button, right? Which works great in this particular fight. Let me do Blade Dance first. Then each Shiv is 10, so I can get rid of these 2. And then I should have done the Acrobatics first. Alright, beautiful. That way I can also do Sneaky Strike, then Dagger Throw. Okay. And then quick slash 1, quick slash... Actually, let's do dagger throw here again. Yeah, and then I'll just do panic button. Beautiful. Actually, was the quick slash enough to kill? It might have been enough to kill. Yeah, I was so focused on... yeah, this is fine. Alright. That White Beast statue potions always appear in combat rewards, which is nice. Corpse Explosion is tempting. I could take it and try to remove it to get overkill. Let me risk it. Yeah, let's try to get overkill, because I don't think I have another chance of getting overkill. I'm getting another curse. Why not? Alright. And then... Actually, hang on. I don't need the curse. I could have gotten the max HP instead. Yeah, because I'm guaranteed to get enough curses. I usually auto-click that because I am trying to get curses, but max HP might be better. I don't think I need Bloody Idol. You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, because I already have 3 curses, right? Injury, Shame, Regret. And I still have 2 treasure chests, if not more. I think I'll take the max HP here. I don't usually do this, but, you know, max HP might get me a higher score. Alright, going this way to get 2 more question mark rooms and skip a rest site. Ooh, this could give me another curse. Yes, Necronomicon, the first attack played each turn that costs 2 or more is placed twice and pick up obtain a special curse that's really good for all the sneaky strikes. Okay. Alright, here I got Clumsy and Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop initial card reward. Very good, because I'm trying to get collector bonuses. So in Act 3, I should probably prioritize the regular fights, right? Because I already have 14 question mark rooms total. Alright, let's start off with a dagger throw. Get rid of the Tactician and then double play the sneaky strike. Beautiful. Then do Blade Dance. Alright. Now, I will be frail next turn, but I think that's fine. Alright, 10 incoming. Ooh, Corpse Explosion is great. Wait, this is an attack, right? So it doesn't work with the Corpse Explosion. Let's do Dagger Throw. I can double play the Sneaky Strike here. Alright. And then do Sucker Punch and Finisher for kill. Beautiful. Alright, got a Flex Push and Acrobatics number 2 or Flying Knee number 3. Other way around. Acrobatics number 3 or Flying Knee number 4. I think I should get a collectibles on the Flying Knee. And almost skip the second card award. And there's an Acrobatics. Beautiful. Alright, and then going this way. Do I want to hit a shop? I do have a lot of gold. I did not get a curse. That's good. We got Ting Shot. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Did really good in this deck. I think I'll go for a shop. I have plenty of gold to spend. Alright, do I want Chemical Kex? I don't have any extra cards. I was offered a Skewer that I didn't take. A Block Pusher might be nice. Bottle Flame on pickup and attacks that should come with this card in your hand. I think that should be the Sneaky Strike, right? Or Dagger Throw? Sneaky Strike will be played twice in Necronomicon. I think I'll take... Hang on. Is there anything here? No. Let's take the Bottle Flame. Grab a Sneaky Strike. Fine. And then Warpaint on pick up 2 random skills. That's Acrobatics and Panic Button upgraded. Let's also grab a Block Potion and then Cloak and Dagger. Eviscerate. I don't think I need the others. I think I'll save the rest for later. Hopefully I'll get a good Act 3 shop. Here I'll dig for Regal Pillar. One of you resting an additional 15 HP. So I already have 2 relics that give me benefits when I rest. And then here I got a tiny Book of Stabbing. 12 incoming. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw first. Then double play the Sneaky Strike. Then do another Dagger Throw. And then, yeah, I have the Panic Button, right? Let's do Blade Dance to play these shivs. Oh, that's actually enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7. Deal 52 damage to all enemies. I am a little hesitant taking this, but yeah, fine, let's take it. Because it might make it harder to get combo or overkill. We got an Exposure, which I'll skip. Dramatic Entrance. I already have enough Flying Knees, right? So I don't need the Flying Knee, and I don't really want Bouncing Flask either. I guess I'll take the Dramatic Entrance. It does make my opening hand a little worse. Here, I'll dig for Lantern. Surgical with additional energy. Always nice. And here I got the Champ. Not being attacked in turn 1. That's beautiful. I can double play the Eviscerate. That's really tempting. Let's do Prepared first. Okay. Then double play the Eviscerate. Alright. Oh, I should have... Okay, you know what? I'm going to reel it. I should have drank the Flex Potion. That's the best opportunity to use it, and I have White Beast Stature, right? There's not going to be another turn... don't want to abandon this run. Just misclick there almost. Yeah, so let's drink the Flex Potion first because of that Eviscerate, right? And I mean, I have a bunch of other good attack cards here. Alright, let's do... Wait, did I draw something different? Okay, hopefully it doesn't matter. Alright, this is 66 damage. Actually, no, 120 or 132 damage because of the Necronomicon. I actually think I can transform here, right? I think I'll get rid of the Direct Entrance because I do want to play the Quick Slash, a Dagger Throw, and then a Flying Knee. That is actually... Okay, that was a pretty good turn 1. Alright. Alright, this turn the enemy is transforming. Let's do Blade Dance, play these shivs. Then Dagger Throw, Flying Knee, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, and then Finisher 42. Oh my god, I might be able to perfect this one. Just need to deal 50 damage here. Oof, not a good start here. Let's, although I could also just do Panic Button to fully defend this turn. That is also an option. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do Flying Knee, Good Instincts, Acrobatics. I could do the Corpse Explosion. It does do something. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. And then do the unupgraded Panic Button, because I don't even need the upgraded one yet. Alright, can I deal 13 plus 5, so 15, or I guess 18 damage? I think I can. Alright, very happy with this. Perfect this one. Basically was able to deal a lot of damage on turn 1. I'm glad I drank the Flex Potion there. Alchemize 1000 Cuts Metamorphosis. I'll try to go for Pauper, so I still need to remove that Corpse Explosion. Here, Astrolabe might give me a rare card, so I think I'll avoid taking that. I don't think I need to do Philosopher's Stone. Runic Pyramid, I do have a lot of discard. Is it going to be enough, though? I think I'll take it, though. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. So I would love a Calculate Gamble. That would fit this deck really well, especially with Tingsha and with that Runic Pyramid now. Alright, 1, 2. Only a 2 lead path going in the middle. That one will have 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. And then after this, if I go left, I'll get 2 question mark rooms. But honestly, I don't think I need that many question mark rooms anymore because I'm guaranteed to get cursor. So I might go right to get an extra shop. Or even go left, but then skip the question mark rooms, do an extra shop in a regular fight. Although, I guess on the left, I have a rest side, whereas on the right, I have a question mark room instead. So I might just do that. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Alright, so, can I double play the Corpse Explosion here? Yeah, it's not going to be enough, right? Yeah, alright, fine. Let's do Prepared, get rid of the Regret, double play the Sneaky Strike, although let's gain a little bit of block first, then double play the Sneaky Strike. Okay. And then let's do Quick Slash, Shiv, Blade Dance. Wait, can I gain another... Oh, actually, I can just do Corpse Explosion here, and that should be enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got a Skill Potion, which I'll skip. Sneaky Strike, number... It's surprising I haven't gotten any more Sneaky Strikes. But yeah, let's take my 3rd Sneaky Strike, and... Flare is fine. I might take the Skill Potion over the Dex Potion. Yeah, it might give me more block in a pinch. Right here, I got the Dark Link's Corpse Explosion. Would be great here. Let's start off with a Dagger Throw. And then another Dagger Throw. And then Dramatic Entrance. And then double play the Sneaky Strike to get rid of this guy. Alright, and then Quick Slash. And Flying Knee for a kill. Beautiful. Got an Essence of Steel Potion, which is also really good. Let's take over the Speed Potion. Slice, Poison Snap, Deep Breath. Not a huge fan of any of those. Piercing, yeah, not a huge fan of any of these either. Let's take the Piercing Will here. I guess I'll take Deep Breath for extra card draw. Okay. Alright, here. I don't actually need more curses. I probably don't really need the Madnesses either, but I think this is the best option here. Because I don't need to heal, I don't need the curse. Let's take the Madnesses. Okay. And then here, let's definitely fight for a rare relic. Alright, sorry about that. The allergy season has started, so I might have to take a lot of breaks to sneeze and, you know. Anyway. Alright, so let's do Dagger Throw. And I think I'll double play the Eviscerate, which is 90 damage. That's almost enough to get rid of this guy. And then I can play the Sneaky Strike for free, Dramatic Entrance, Acrobatics, and then... Oh, I should have gotten rid of... Here, let's do Acrobatics, the Tactician. And then Finisher is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. That's really good with all the shivs I have. Makes it a little harder with the Runic Pyramid, but I think that's fine. I will skip the Fire Potion. And then another Finisher. You have one dodge and roll. Who's my final boss, by the way? Dono Deka. Alright, let's be aggressive. Let's take another Finisher. Alright, here. So I'm going to have too many curses, right? I have Clumsy, Injury, Necronomicon, Regret, and Shame. I think I can safely remove a curse. Let's remove the Regret. Avoid taking damage from it. In case I get a buffer or something like that. Alright. And then I don't have extra strength, so Riddle Withholds is not going to be that great. I will take a Cloak and Dagger. Flash of... Oh, I forgot I had to remove the Corpse Explosion. I will still have a chance to get an extra shop, right? If I go on the right. Yeah, so let's make sure I have enough gold left over for that. Let's get Turner. You can no longer become Frail. Let's get Bottle Lightning and pick up choose a skill star. Come with this guy in your hand. That should that be the Prepared? Or the Panic button to make sure I have enough block on turn 1? No, I feel like on turn 1 I should be fine. And usually I have enough energy with the Ancient Tea set too. Let's grab the upgraded Acrobatics to be an 8, alright? And then I guess I'll do Flash of Steel. And I have another shop, so let's not spend all of my gold here. And then, yeah, going this way for the 2 elite path, okay. But the Giant Head, can I get Overkill here? Alright, let's start with Prepare the Tactician. Then do Acrobatics. I might need all the block I can get, so let's save the Good Instincts here. I think I'll get rid of the Sucker Punch, might be really good too. So, wait, hang on. Piercing was not enough, right? Which of these do I want to get rid of? I do want to play the Finisher for sure. Sneaky Strike will be easily played. I do want to do Sucker Punch. And I would like extra card draw with the Acrobatics. Alright, Dramatic Entrance is the weakest of those, I think. Alright, here let's do Good Instincts. Then Piercing Wheel. Then, oh, there's a Blur. Alright. I can do Blade Dance. Alright. Then do Blur. And then double play the Sneaky Strike. Okay. Then play these shivs. See what I get. There's an accuracy. That's interesting. But I don't think I'll do that. Sneaky Strike is 49. There's no way I can really get overkill. Can I get combo here? If I draw amazing cards, I might have a chance. Let's do Sneaky Strike. Then Acrobatics. Oof. Okay, no. I can't get combo, but I can deal so much damage here. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw. Another Sneaky Strike. 71. If I can play 4 more cards, I could try to get... Actually, this kills already, right? So I don't think I can actually... Unless this gives me something... No, even if it gives me shivs, I don't think... Let's see... No, Dagger Throw can't do it. Yeah, oh man, I got close to getting combo there. Guys, you know what? I have White Beast Statue, right? Let's see what this gives me. If it gives me Calculate Gamble, it didn't. Alright, fine. In that case, let's do Outmaneuver. Accuracy, I got 219. What a shame. I feel like there might have been a way for me to be able to try to get a combo here. Yeah, Paper Crane in with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25. So there's a Flex Potion and another Sucker Punch. That's the only card I already have a copy of, right? Yeah, let's take a second one. Okay. Alright, and then here... Oh, I hate to lose any of these. Oh man, I just got to collect most of the Flying Knee, so I can't lose Flying Knee, so it has to be the Panic button. Ah, that's a shame. Right, here I got the Reptomancer. Okay. Alright, so I think here I'll start with the Dramatic Entrance, almost get rid of the minions, then do Dagger Throw, then let's do Acrobatics. Alright, then do Sneaky Strike twice, okay, Quick Slash, Sucker Punch, Dagger Throw again, Flash of Steel, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn, and a Fear Potion, which I'll skip. Prepared number 2, I guess. A little weird, I might not get as many collectibles as I'd like. Alright, so I have enough relics, so I don't think I need a rest site. Yeah, let's take a regular fight, or a question mark room over the rest site. So go on the right here. Yeah, that way I still get Mr. Machine, right? Got Pain and Mawbank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No going to spend any gold at a shop, which is a shame, because I have a shop right after this. Alright. Shuriken is really good. First, let's remove the Corpse Explosion. I was not able to get Overkill, unfortunately, and I do want to stick with Pauper, so let's take it. Ghost in the Jar is really nice. It is expensive. Can I get a collectibles? How many acrobatics? No, I do need one more acrobatics. Let's buy that immediately. And I could have removed the flying knee and grabbed one here. No way to predict that, of course. I think I would like to do Shuriken every time I play 3 attacks in single turn, gain 1 strength, and the Ghost in the Jar, gain 1 intangible. I think that's very important. Let's get rid of the Flex Potion for that. And I can do Blade Dance. Why not? Alright. I think that was a good shop. I got everything I wanted. And that Ghost in the Jar might help against the boss. Alright, 30 incoming. I think I'll just double play the Sneaky Strike, right? There's nothing that I need to do here. Yeah, let me free up my hand, maybe. Get rid of this. How about that? Okay. Alright. And then 40 incoming. Ooh, there's an Eviscerate. So let's do... Oh, actually, is the Acrobatics the only discard I have? That's a little disappointing. Okay, there's another Acrobatics that's good. So I can double play the Eviscerate here. Okay. And let's also do Madness to free up my hand a little. Okay. I forgot that Exhausted triggers Dead Branch. Alright. Yeah, I can do Dagger Throw to get rid of the pain. Beautiful. Double play the Sneaky Strike. And then, yeah, I can do Finisher here. Do you want to save the Acrobatics and Sneaky Strike for next turn as well? Right, 60. Let's do Acrobatics. The Necronomicon. Okay. Then a Glass Knife. Then Quick Slash. Do I need to play the Sneaky Strike? No, I think I can get by without it by just doing this. Alright, yep, that way the Orichalcum helps. Okay. And then if I can get another discard synergy, yep, let's do Dagger Throw. And then double play the Sneaky Strike. And then Flying Knee. And that's enough. Beautiful. Yeah, no need to spend too much time here. Got a Speed Potion, which I'll skip. Swift Strike, Deflect, Poison Stab. It's a shame I don't have any of those. Blade Dance, Dodge Roll, Caltrops. That could be my 3rd Blade Dance. Let's take it. And then here, I guess Deflect is not a bad idea, especially with the Rune Pyramid. Okay. Alright, here, Spheric Guardian. Okay, let's start off with Dramatic Entrance, then Acrobatics. Get rid of the Shame. Okay, double play the Sneaky Strike. Beautiful. Flying Knee is almost enough. I think if I discard something, that should be enough, right? Actually, never mind. I have enough damage for all of these. That was a misclick, but this is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got the Power Potion. That is tempting, but I'm very happy with the potions I have. Flying Knee, Dodge Roll, Poison Stab. It's another Flying Knee. Dodge Roll is the only card I already had a copy of. And same with Midas. Alright, I need 2 more cards to get the Insignificant modifier. Alright, so here I need a little bit of block. Let's do Good Instincts, Deflect, and then do Dramatic Entrance. Okay. Then do Acrobatics. Alright. Could just do Panic Button. Let's do Panic Button because that way I can play the Sneaky Strike for free. Alright. And then do another Sneaky Strike. Well, when I said for free, I meant I'm not going to take damage out of it, which is good. And then here, Violence, Dagger Throw, and Quick Slash is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Distal Chaos Potion, which I'll skip again. Piercing Well, Sneaky Strike. I never got my 4th Sneaky Strike. That would get me a collector bonus. Let me see if this one gives me an upgrade Sneaky Strike. It does not. There is a 3rd Sucker Punch. And yeah, let's take the collector bonus on the Sneaky Strike. I'm happy I went for collector bonuses. The draft deck really, or sealed deck really pushed me for collector bonuses. I don't need a curse here. Upgrading all cards is very tempting. With Midas, I haven't been able to upgrade anything, and I don't really need a rare relic. I think I'll upgrade all cards here. Okay. And then here I can dig once more. For Blue Candle, unplayable curse cards can only be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP exhausted. That is huge. That is a very good thing to have at the very end. Alright, so I do want to double play the Eviscerate. Let's start off with Dramatic Entrance first. Okay, Dark Shackles is nice. Let's do Acrobatics. Get rid of the... I think I can get by without the Deflect, right? Yeah. And then double play the Eviscerate. Okay. Then do Sneaky Strike. Then do Sucker Punch and Dark Shackles. That way I'm fully defended here. And then let's see what the Blade Dances give me. The Shivs, I mean. Well, extra strength, that's for sure. And then let's do Flash of Steel. Finisher is a lot. 140 damage. That's enough to kill the backliner. Let's do it. Okay. And then I can do Quick Slash. And should I do Deep Breath? No, I think I can wait. I can play it next turn if I need to. Time-wise, I'm doing fine. Yeah, right. Okay. And then here I do have Piercing One. That should help a lot. Let's do Flying Knee 1, Flying Knee 2, Dagger Throw. Get rid of the Shame. Although I could have just exhausted it. And another Dagger Throw for a Clumsy. Okay. Alright, here I can do Piercing Whale. Yep, still fully defended. Let's do... Can I play a lot of attacks? Let's do Dagger Throw. Get rid of this. Then do Prepared. Get rid of these 2. Okay. Then Madness hits the Flying Knee for free. I can get rid of these 2, I think. Okay. Then Might Blast is not that good, actually. I was hoping to deal more damage with the Might Blast. Let's see what the Shift gives me. Yeah, nothing useful. Let's do Sucker Punch. Accuracy and a finisher, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, well, at least I was able to perfect the bosses other than the Act 1 boss. I was very close to the Act 1 boss perfect. 1455, that's not a bad score. So of the 7 elites, I perfected all of them. Missed the Act 1 boss, was able to get 4 Collector Mercies and Encyclopedian. If I did not go for Collector Mercies, Encyclopedian would have been pretty much impossible. So I basically got 125 points. If I went to Highlander, I would have been only 100. Also, would have made curses harder, although I did end up with unique curses, right? Clumsy, Injury, Necronomic Curse, Pain, Shame, and then I also had a Regret. So I guess Highlander and Curses would have been possible. Also got Raining Money. That was fairly easy with the Golden Idol and the Midas modifiers. Mr. Machine was also very easy, and Lightspeed was fairly easy too with all the damage I could do. So yeah, I think this is a good score. Theoretically, 1555 would have been possible if I gotten slightly lucky against the Act 1 boss. Oh, okay, so 1555 would have put me in 13th place a little bit, 25 points above Alex, but then people were able to get another 100 points on top of that, so 1655 for Gemino and Spring. I wonder if that means that they were able to get that many more collective bonuses. I did miss a few modifiers like Combo and Overkill. I think both would have been possible. Other than that, I think it must have been collective bonuses, right? Where am I right now? Okay, I'm 21st, so I just missed the top 20 by a little bit. I am 4 points above Roland. That's because at the end I skipped question mark rooms and did regular fights. And then I'm about 48 points more than, or less than Knight. Interesting. So yeah, I do suspect it's just like yesterday where people were able to get way more collectible bonuses. I don't think I really was close to getting another one though. Yeah, so yeah, let me know in the comments if I just got really unlucky. Perfecting the Act 1 boss I think would be possible with luck, but then getting more collectible bonuses I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, with a lot of luck maybe. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you did it. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a watch around with the Specialized and Hoarder modifier that gave everybody 15 copies of Foreign Influences, as well as Big Game Hunter. And yeah, as I predicted, it came down to whether or not people were able to get Courier. I did get membership card, but I did not get Courier. So first of all, everybody was able to get curses and Encyclopedian stuff thanks to Darkstone Periapt, as well as the I Like Shiny modifier with Big Game Hunter. And then, yeah, collector bonus-wise, Pelts just blew it out of the park. 41 collector bonuses. That is just insane. Interestingly, the places that Pelts was able to get Courier, so first of all, Pelts actually included a screenshot because that is an insane score, and I would not have believed it. Well, actually, I would have believed it because it is Pelts, but you can check out his screenshot, the Imager link on the comment, at least my reply to his comment yesterday. So, yeah, you can check out his final screen there. So he got Courier after Penib, which is interesting, because the Dark mentioned he got it a little bit earlier than that, so I think it is a little bit luck dependent when people got Courier. But yeah, 41 collectibles is insane. Now, Pelts was able to get more than 4,000 gold, and I think that, together with Courier, allowed him to just go insane at scores. Was able to get Overkill as well as Combo and the Lightspeed modifier. Actually finished the run in less than 30 minutes, which is really impressive, given that he had to do Omniscience Wishes quite a few times to be able to get that much gold. So yeah, just an insane score, congratulations. And then almost 300 points less than that, 250 points less than that. You have Goldberry and Gemino tied for, well, not tied, sorry. Goldberry got 1480, Gemino got 2480. Gemino got 2453. So Gemino also perfected all the elites and all the bosses, also got Courier, ended up with 31 collector bonuses, so that's 10 collector bonuses fewer than Pelts was able to get. So that's just insane. And then, yeah, that's actually almost double. Well, Pelts, I guess, has more than double than I did. I only got 16 collector bonuses without Courier, of course. So Gemino was able to get an early collector bonus on the Omnisciences, also got later a collector bonus on the Might Blast, which made perfecting things very easy. Also was able to get Overkill, the Lightspeed modifier, and then Combo with the 6 Omnisciences. That was fairly easy to do. So yeah, insane score from Gemino. Congratulations. Next, you have Night here with 2430. The Dark got 2307. The Dark also perfected everything, got 25 collector bonuses, which is still very impressive. 6 Omnisciences, and then mentioned that maybe if he had farmed Wishes a few more times, he might have had a higher score, been able to buy more stuff at the shop with Courier. Next, you have George here, 2128. Spring got 2076. Roland got 2055. I ended up with 2030. So not a bad score. I did not get Courier, though. I did perfect 10 of the 11 elites. All the bosses got 16 collector bonuses, which I guess for all the people with Courier was fairly low. Was able to get Overkill and the Lightspeed modifier. Missed Combo, though. In the last turn, Ole pointed out that I played 19 cards, but I wasn't able to play another one. But yeah, theoretically might have been doable. I probably should have, because part of those 19 cards were the Omnisciences. I probably should have omniscienced something else, something that allowed me to draw extra cards or play something. So yeah, I missed that. And I was able to get the Raining Money modifier, but was not really close to getting the I Like Gold modifier. I only ended up with 3 Omnisciences total at the end, which was a little disappointing. The next you have Cyberfox here with 2015. Cyberfox has had a very interesting run. So first of all, he was able to perfect all the bosses very easily. Got turn 2 kill on the Act 2 boss and turn 1 kills on the other 2 bosses. perfected 8 of the 8 elites. So Cyberfox skipped 3 elites on Act 3, which is interesting. Not something I would have done. But he got the courier very late, and he was hoping to get another shop in question mark rooms, and he did get another shop in the question mark room, and was able to get a lot of collectibles with courier, ended up getting a total of 21 collector bonuses, but it did cost them 90 points. Actually, I guess assuming he could perfect all the elites, so that would be 90 plus another 75, right? So 165 points from skipping 3 Act 3 elites. But I guess if he was able to get, what is that, 6 or 7 collectibles out of that shop, it would have been worth it. So, yeah, I mean, he did pretty well with the score. He did miss the ally gold modifier by, I guess, 1 use of the omnisciences and wishes combination. He had 6 of each. So, yeah, would have been able to get 25 points there. And then Cyberfox in his comment had an interesting idea that I should have prioritized upgrading the omnisciences. And I don't actually agree with that, because mostly you can play the omnisciences if you have the miracle. So, really, the game becomes, can you wait to use the miracle until you draw the omnisciences? Now, on the other hand, I did upgrade things like Eruption and Blasphemy, and I think I think at the end start upgrading the omnisciences, but I still think that if I have the choice on what to upgrade, I would probably actually choose to upgrade the wishes more, because you can survive without playing the miracle until you draw the omnisciences, right? So, yeah, that's an interesting approach. Cyberfox did upgrade all of his omnisciences, so yeah, that's interesting. Then next you have Alex with 1978. Alex perfected everything as well. Only got 15 collectibles, just like me. Did not get courier. Ended up with 12 omnisciences though, so that made combo very easy. He also was able to easily kill the Act 3 boss because he got omniscience on turn 1. And then also he bottled a Master Reality, which made all the foreign influence cards be upgraded, which can be very handy. Congratulations for a decent score. And I think that's it for top 100. No, you have Nick here with 1832, and yeah, that is it for top 100. So before I finish, I did want to briefly mention, Ameldan asked about Slay the Spire 2 dailies, and I do want to clarify, I will definitely record them before the final game releases. I still think there's a thing about the game is not like fully finished yet, so things change all the time. It doesn't stop me from playing. I do actually play offline quite a bit. I also record a few dailies, but so okay, yesterday I tried recording one. And I died on, I think it was Act 2. And also, even though I died, I would have posted it. It just was kind of boring. I think yesterday was a specialized run in Slay the Spire 2 with... I was playing on the beta branch, so the score comparison is a little easier. But yeah, there it was 5 copies of Prepared, and so basically the game pushes you to go for a Discard Center check, which is fine. It's probably one of the best decks in Slay the Spire 2 at least. But it was getting a little boring. It was not super interesting, and then I also died, so I was like, what's the point of posting that? The day before, I think 2 days ago, I did not record, but it was a really fun daily, which was unfortunate. So yeah, I think at some point I will start recording or posting videos. If I happen to record one that is fun, I will post it. But yeah, at this point, I'm still playing the game. I'm still trying to get better at it. And yeah, so there will be a little bit delay with the Slay the Spire 2 content. Yeah, honestly, Slay the Spire 1, I don't know, something... Maybe it's just me. It is, at this point, the dailies here seem to be more interesting than the ones. I think it's because in Slay the Spire 2, you get points from perfecting bosses, but not from perfecting elites. So, which admittedly is appropriate because I think the elites are much more challenging. So basically in Slay the Spire 1, you get extra points, or you have to be very careful with perfecting everything. Whereas in Slay the Spire 2, I think the challenge there is that it is very easy to die. So if you maximize elites, and unless you have something amazing, it is very easy to die there. So I think it does become a game of like, how can I basically maximize points without dying, which is a different challenge, and maybe I guess I'm just not used to that challenge yet. So yeah, I think once I practice, once I feel I get a little better, and once I have some interesting dailies, I will definitely post some Slay the Spire 2 content. In addition to Slay the Spire 1, I think I'm enjoying Slay the Spire 1 way too much to give that up yet. So anyway, that's it for that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.